Good afternoon and welcome to the Stone Britter First Division Championship game between Halifax and Salford from the Willows. The Willows, as far as everyone else's rugby league is concerned, but a graveyard as far as Halifax is concerned. They haven't won here in league football for 34 years, and new Halifax coach Steve Sims will be hoping to put an end to that run this afternoon. He selects the same team which defeated Wakefield last week at Thrumall. 40 points to 12 with Steve Hampson at fullback. Bentley Schuster, Eden still on loan from Wakefield, and Preston making up the back line. Hagan and Parker at half-backs. Harrison, Southernwood Fieldhouse in the front row. Pettit and Moriarty in the second row. Devorty at loose forward. Graham Allison and Lee Harland on the bench. For Salford, it was expected that Andy Gregory may play this afternoon, but he's been left out. Gary Jack not happy with his level of fitness, and no return either for Paul Forber after his sprung shoulder. Salford this afternoon at number 1, Scott Mann, number 2, Phil Cousins, at number 3, Scott Naylor, number 4, Nathan McAvoy, the 17-year-old signed last season, who scored 2 tries in each of his last 2 games. The evergreen Phil Ford in the number 5 shirt. Half-backs, number 6, Sam Panaper, and Sean Brown at number 7. 2 Welsh prop forwards in David Young and Richard Webster. Mark Lee in the number 9. Randall and Eccles in the second row. Former Warrington and Great Britain captain Mark Gregory at loose forward. Jonathan Quigley and Bob Marsden on the bench for Salford. Salford are also without Steve Blakely, the inspirational standoff and top scorer this season, out with damaged ankle ligaments. 5 tries and 16 goals. Salford missing his influence. They've picked up 3 points in the first 6 games. A win on the opening day of the season at Wakefield and a draw against Featherstone. And they're looking for the points today to get away from the bottom of the table scrap as Hampson gets the match underway. Scott Mann inside to Gregory. Up towards the Salford 20-metre line. Panaper from half-back, brought here from Wigan last season. Salford beating Halifax to his signature. Richard Webster over the 20-metre line. And 4 of the possible Welsh international side to face Australia playing this afternoon, with Halifax second row, Pettit and Moriarty, the Salford front row of Webster, and David Young, the Salford captain. Try scorer David Young last season on the 34-14 victory by Salford. The kick off the last tackle. Hampson being given a lot of time to run, gets out of 1 tackle. Away from McAvoy, gives it to Bentley, to Schuster. Halifax's first touch of the ball looks encouraging. Passing through 3 or 4 hands, but not making many yards forward. Harrison off the short ball from Southernwood. Up towards halfway, 3 tackles waiting for him. Southernwood now switch it back inside. Parker to Hagan. Hagan shows the dummy, sets off, looks for the gap. Turn around looking for support, nobody there. McAvoy around the ankle brings him down. And Hagan trying to get away, never played that one. But referee Gilmore from Workington giving the knock on. And Sean Brown feeds the first scrum. To Panaper, taking that one by his bootlaces opposite number Hagan, moving up with Devorty. Just a metre inside the Salford half. Brown to Gregory, looking for runners, over halfway. Scott Mann up at acting half. Had a spell at Lee under Steve Sims a couple of seasons ago, went back to Australia to play for Parramatta. Scott Naylor almost breaking through, 30 metres out from the Halifax line. And Phil Eden's going to concede the penalty for a bit of holding down. Sean Brown deposits the ball into touch. Salford with a first attack on the Halifax 20-metre line. David Young the short ball to Webster. Making 3 or 4 metres forward. Now it's Young, the captain. making another 2 or 3 metres. Halifax going back towards their own line. Salford switch the play. Panepa shows the ball, gets it out to Mann. Mann throws it back inside, but only 2. Moriarty. Adventurous play by Salford. Relief for Halifax as Moriarty picked the ball up. Preston in front of his own post. Well tackled by McAvoy. Schuster coming away, but Salford penalised for offside. Hampson puts the ball into touch with a good kick that makes 22 metres. Pettit the first man towards halfway. Driving into the tackle of Liam Webster on the halfway line. That one coming loose, but it goes backwards. Fieldhouse looks for the gap down the middle. Gets away from Gregory, puts it out to Egan. Egan looking for support. Devote's there, gets it back. The ball adjusts to have gone backwards. Southernwood continues for Halifax. Out to Bentley. Bentley's away from one, gets it to Schuster. Hampson going towards the corner. Webster moving across well to make the tackle, but Hampson knocking on as he went towards the corner. Good defence by the Welshman Richard Webster to get across and make the tackle. Brown feeds the scrum again, brings Ford in off the wing. Been playing for 14 years now in the big league, Phil Ford. And in the last 12 years he's managed to score double tries with the figures. And he's got 4 so far this season. And David Young steps out of that tackle. Mann in support. Out to Coulsons. Preston wrestles Coulsons over the touchline. Both teams showing a bit of adventure in the opening minutes of the first half. It's been end-to-end for the last couple of minutes. Parker feeds the scrum, 5 metres inside the Salford half to Egan. Preston comes in off his wing, but Panepa moving up quickly to make a good tackle. Hampson into the line from full-back. Mann brings him down 10 metres inside the Salford half. Preston looking for the quick play. Pettit unable to keep his foot in slippery surface. Preston from acting half. Showing Bentley the ball, driving forward. Number 4 McAvoy trying to drag Preston over the touchline. Parker, long pass to Egan. Nobody outside Egan, he goes on his own. It's brought down by a good tackle from Lee. Fieldhouse to Devote on the 5th tackle, that's a high one. Pressure on Phil Ford, Bentley and Ford wrestling for it. Bentley and Ford, former teammates at Leeds. But John Bentley adjusts to be offside from the kick there from Devote. Brown puts it into touch. 15 metres inside the Salford half. 10 minutes gone in the first half. The ball comes out the back. Lee does well to turn it inside to Brown, who puts it on to Panepa. Southernwood and Moriarty making the tackle. Randall to Young. Met head on by John Fieldhouse. Young takes it within 2 metres of halfway. Scott Mann up again from full-back. Randall drives it on. Scott Mann heavily involved in the opening minutes, coming up, taking every opportunity to come up into the line from full-back. Brown to Panepa. Inside to Naylor, but that'll be a high tackle. Halifax concede another penalty, 15 metres inside their own half. Scott Naylor gets to his feet, receives attention from the Salford physio. Again, Sean Brown ups to put the ball into touch, which he does 10 metres out from the Halifax line. Lee to Webster, driving to within metres of the Halifax line. Brown to Young, turning back inside. A bit of misunderstanding in the Salford attacking line there. Players bunching under the Halifax post. This time there's a bit more room. Panaper, the long pass out to Mann. Mann gets it out to Coulson's, coming back inside. Having to go backwards, gets over the 20-metre line. Schuster, in fact Parker hanging around him to bring him down. Gregory throws the dummy, tries to go forward. Harrison and Fieldhouse bring him down. Salford still 10 metres out from the Halifax line. Panaper, Brown with men over, cuts back inside, gets it to Young. Young's brought down, the ball comes out the back. Salford keep it alive. Long pass over the top to Ford. Ford stepping inside, passing 2 and 3. Still going forward. Took a high one there from Fieldhouse as he tried to duck out of the way. Appeals for the high tackle against Ford, but the referee saying it's a scrum down. McAvoy claiming that Ford was taken out high, but I don't think it was deliberate. Referee's interpretation again of their high tackle. They've been told in recent weeks to clamp down on this offence. Ford still receiving attention. Halifax supporters claiming he's taking a bit too long to recover. But it certainly went down heavy, did Ford, after running into Fieldhouse. Referee reaching for his pocket. Looks like Ford may spend the spell in the sin bin, the blood bin rather. Being helped away, looking rather groggy. Holding a piece of bandage to his face, obviously losing some blood. And his replacement's going to be Jonathan Quigley. Played the first game of the season at scrum half and then transferred to the hooking position in the absence of Mark Lee, who's been left out of the side after requesting a transfer. Halifax win the scrum. Bentley 10 metres out. Quickly closed up by Panaper and Gregory. Parker fancies a run from acting half into Liam Webster on the Halifax 20-metre line. 11 minutes gone in the first half. Still no score. Fieldhouse almost bouncing away from Webster. Moriarty puts his shoulder down, almost out of the tackle of Craig Randall, 10 metres from halfway. Harrison puts his shoulder down, gets up to halfway. Fifth tackle, back to Parker. Looking for the kick, down behind Coulson's, which goes into touch 10 metres out from the Salford line. That's a good kick by Parker, pinning Salford back in their own quarter of the field. Scrum rotating, but Salford get the possession. Coulson tries to come out of defence. 10 metres out from the Salford line. Brown to Panaper, to Mann. Halifax defenders moving in quickly. McAvoy steps out of the tackle of Schuster. Bentley brings him back. Bentley closes him down 5 metres from halfway, but the pressure away from the Salford line. Panaper to Brown. Short ball to Webster. Devorty round the ankle, but Webster gets the tackle away to Randall, over halfway, stepping inside, pushes Hagan away. Pennant and Parker, and Hagan has another go. And Randall goes to ground, 5 metres inside the Halifax half. Panaper shows the ball inside to Webster, making 6 or 7 metres. Big long striding prop forward. Learned the rugby league trade in the Alliance here at Salford last season. Gets it away again. This time to Cliff Eccles. 30 metres out from the Halifax line. On the 5th tackle. Salford up to run it. Long pass out. Forward pass against Mark Lee. Turnover, Halifax again back in their own half. Harrison driving forward to good effect and making 10 metres. Devorte makes another 10, back to within 11 or 12 metres of halfway, looking for the quick play. Southernwood goes from acting half, but Eccles there to bring him down. Fieldhouse to Amson. Amson, the chip over the top. Surely tackle without the ball. The referee waves play on. Panapa and Amson, former Wigan teammates, and surely Panapa took Amson out then, but the referee, adjudging Panapa, committed to the tackle. Now it's Panapa with a pass to Eccles, driving over halfway. Lee, Panapa to Craig Young, David Young, driven back a couple of metres by that tackle from Moriarty and Harrison. Sean Brown to Scott Naylor, inside to Mann. Mann away from Parker, flips one out the back, but Randall unable to keep hold of it. The knock-on will be given. Well, Scott Mann looking the danger man for Salford, been involved in virtually everything, spending more time in the attacking line. Parker up from acting half. Brown there to bring him down. Another scuffle breaks out after the scrum. Fieldhouse on top. Play continues. Hagan to Eden, driving forward. 2 tries last week for on loan Phil Eden, looking for a permanent move to Thrumall. Hagan to Preston. That looked like a trip by Coulson, and it's Panapa that makes the tackle on Preston on halfway. Perry into Young and Randall, 5 metres inside the Salford half. Parker to Moriarty, puts his shoulder down, looks to get the pass out. He does to Southernwood. Parker appealing for another 6 tackles, but referee not heeding that. The 5th one. Hagan loses that pass from Harrison. Salford looking to move it out quickly. Panapa, short ball to Cliff Eccles. He's the younger brother of former Warrington favourite Bob Eccles, brought here from Trafford Borough as Young, running out wide, 15 metres inside the Halifax half. Quigley to Brown. Panapa showing the ball again, running across there. There must have been a bit of offside. That looked like a forward pass, but it'll not stop Naylor and Gregory, who carry on the attack. Scott Mann puts it to ground. Ball comes up. Referee waves play on. Amson brings it forward for Halifax, but slips on the 20-metre line. Well, Salford have had 2 chances and put the ball to ground. Schuster.
Come on, Reds, line up.
20 minutes gone in the first half. Still no score. Hagan drives it forward, looks for the gap. Had Bentley in support, just couldn't get the pass away. Short ball to Harrison from Southernwood, running on strongly over halfway. Appeals for a forward pass from the Salford supporters. Fieldhouse drives forward. Still looks to get it away, does to Southernwood, but Southernwood this time making the mistake, losing the possession for Halifax. Well, Southernwood really should have been ready for that. Fieldhouse doing everything he could to get that pass away, despite the attention of 2 or 3 tacklers. Brown feeds a scrum. Panapa trying to drive forward. He gets the attention of 3 Halifax defenders. Mann to Gregory, driving it up to halfway. Lee switches play. Salford have men over on that side. Panapa gives it to Randall, but the Halifax defence moves in. Panapa, quick play. to Scott Mann, who makes another 5 or 6 metres. Eden the man to bring him down. Sean Brown, chip over the top, Parker goes back to cover it. Brown follows through and makes the tackle. Brown surely holding down on Parker there. Preston in the middle of the field looking for the gap, coming in off his wing and looking for work, gets to the 20-metre line. Bentley fancies a run. 2 tries last week for Bentley's, including his 50th in Halifax colours, and John Bentley having words with his teammates there. Moriarty goes forwards, appeals to the referee for the high tackle. The ball comes loose. Well, the penalty being given for actually reaping the ball out despite it going back towards Halifax. Moriarty immediately claimed to the referee that he'd been a victim of a high tackle. Hampson misses touch as Coulsons drives it back towards halfway. Appealing from the penalty there for Devotti, holding him down. David Young shrugs Harrison away, but not Perry. Manages to just get inches over the halfway line. Paneper to Webster. Well tackled by Devotti. Paneper shows the ball. Fieldhouse and Harrison, the 2 prop forwards there to bring him down. Mark Lee out to Naylor. McAvoy cutting inside on the dummy run. Naylor going forward. Tackled by Hagan, the 5th. Sean Brown, the kick towards the touchline, not going in. Hampson picks it up, pushes McAvoy up, but didn't push Sean Brown off. Hampson appeals for Brown interfering. Bentley up from acting half, making 10 metres, but 3 Salford defenders moving across. Perry, as Salford tried to keep Halifax in their own quarter of the field. Fieldhouse on the 20-metre line. Gregory taking him down with a good tackle. Harrison going forward. Again, there's 3 Salford defenders there, and Halifax haven't made much ground. The 5th tackle, back to Parker. Parker with a kick down towards Scott Mann. Mann just outside the Salford 20-metre line. Sets off back towards the Halifax defence, but Hagan and Devotti following up the kick. Coulsons trying to go outside the Halifax defence. Preston making the tackle. Brown, the short ball to Webster. Webster looking round for support. Tackle right on the centre spot by Perrott and Parker. Young, Salford captain, trying to push Hagan away and getting up for the quick play. Paneper, Salford look to move it out wide again. Naylor driving forward, 10 metres inside the Halifax half on the 5th tackle. Looking back again to Brown for the kick. Down behind Bentley, but too much weight on that one, and that ball will go over the Halifax dead ball line for a tap on the 20-metre line. Hampson brings it out of defence. Harrison off the short ball, still using the blind side, making 10 metres. Parker, Devotti turns it back inside to Perrott. Perrott away from 2. Back towards halfway. Parker to Hagan. Hagan dummies to turn back inside. He's brought down on halfway by Eccles, the Salford number 11. Moriarty puts his shoulder down, tries to drive forward, takes it 10 metres into the Salford half. 5th tackle again. Parker to Hagan. Hagan, the kick down the touch line. Goes in 17, 18 metres out from the Salford try line. And that breaking play allowing Phil Ford to return to the field after treatment. Jonathan Quigley will go and sit back on the bench. Brown feeds it. Now it's Halifax's turn to try and keep Salford in their own quarter. Nathan McAvoy almost breaking out of the tackle. Scott Mann driving forward again for Salford. Paneper to Brown. Out to Webster. Salford play just slowing down there, allowing the Halifax defence to move in. David Young putting his shoulder down, back to within 10 metres of halfway. Scott Naylor over halfway, stepping out of tackles, but it hangs on. Lee's in support. Lee puts the chip towards the corner, the chaser's on for Coulson, but Preston getting back to put the ball over the dead ball line and out of play, relieving the pressure for Halifax. But Salford just probably shading the first 25 minutes. Spent more time in the Halifax half. Hampson with a dropout makes it over halfway, where Mann gets it at the second attempt. He gets back 15 metres into the Halifax half. Salford quick to get an acting half there. Cousins coming inside, but only running sideways, making no ground forward. Randall takes it on for Salford. Eventually Fieldhouse manages to pull him down. David Young, the run round. Paneper looking for support. Sets off. Harrison brings him down, but the pass has gone as Salford are losing ground. Now it's out to Ford. Zestepper trying to tease Bentley on this touch line. Eccles decides to take the ball forward. Last tackle, Brown puts the quick chip through as Schuster goes back to recover it. But the pressure not off for Halifax as they're forced to drop out from under the posts again. Hampson's not in a rush to take this drop out. Back in the same position as he was only a minute ago. And the same result with a drop out, which Mann takes just inside his own half. And takes back this time 20 metres into the Halifax half. Paneper to Eccles. Looking for the gap, Hagan. Managing to keep hold of him. Parker completing the tackle. But Salford putting the pressure on. Paneper short ball to Webster. Brought down by Fieldhouse, 12 metres out from the Halifax line. Lee turns it back brilliantly inside to Young. Lee gets the return from Young. Gregory, now Salford admin over on that far side. Paneper to Coulsons, but Coulsons again insisting on running backwards and losing ground for Salford. Well, Salford should have been in there. Now it's Gregory, 10 metres out. To Randall. Long pass over the top. Coulsons against Preston. Preston manages to hang on. Salford still managed to keep the ball alive and still throwing desperate passes out. Mann puts the chip through. Harrison. Well, Harrison pounced on that, managed to get up and bring the ball out almost to the 20-metre line. Excellent play by Carl Harrison, but Salford should have turned that pressure into points. Kept the ball alive well. Parker continues. Salford supporters say it was tackled, but it didn't look like it. Bentley is brought down 10 metres from halfway and loses it. So immediately the pressure back on Halifax as McAvoy drives it 10 metres back towards the Halifax line. Brown short ball to Gregory. Gregory to Eccles. To Ford. Ford again tries to make ground forward. Parker makes the tackle. Ford looking for the quick play. Gregory to Mann. Halifax defenders look to be standing back, but a good tackle by Fieldhouse brings Mann down 12 metres out from the Halifax line. Brown to Paneper. The return to Paneper. Gets it away to Naylor. Naylor to Coulsons. This time Coulsons has found a gap, but Medet on 5 metres out from the Halifax line by full-back Hampson. Quick play on that far side. Webster tries to force his way to the corner, but the defence is there to force Webster over the touch line. Desperate moments for Halifax. Good play from Salford. that set of 6, taking them back to within inches of the Halifax whitewash, but the pressure not turned into points again. And Salford with the best of the chances so far this half. Should have had at least 3 tries by now, but the Halifax defence doing well to keep them out. Eden driving forward. Just over 10 minutes to go in the first half. There's still no score, but plenty to admire about both sides with Salford attack and the Halifax defence. Perry striding forward. A good tackle by Eccles, taking a boot in the face there. Moriarty off the short ball. Can't make a way through the 2 Salford forwards. Parker to Egan. Out to Eden. Eden back inside to Preston. Preston brought down 10 metres from halfway, and Halifax caught on the 5th tackle, still in their own half. Back to Parker for the kick. Parker looking for the kick, not getting very far towards Scott Mann, who picks it up easily and drives back to within 10 metres of halfway. Brown to Coulson. Fieldhouse and Perry bringing him down. Eccles driving forward. Lee comes up quickly from acting half. Good run by Lee, making 11 to 12 metres, and Salford are back in the Halifax half. And on the attack with Panaper, who gives it to McAvoy. And Naylor screaming onto that, the 5th tackle. Panaper opts to put one in the air towards Bentley. Bentley takes it well, but quickly closed down by the Salford defence. Mark Lee, the man to make the tackle. Schuster trying to put his own stamp on this game, away from 2, but he ran 25 or 30 metres, not many of them forward. Moriarty off the short ball into Mike Gregory. Gregory's pushing Moriarty back. Moriarty's going to get the pass away. Amson has it on his feet. Amson through 2. Away from Brown, shrugging Brown off. Randall brings him down from behind as Halifax get back towards halfway. Interference, but Halifax allowed to carry it on with Parker. To Egan. Egan, the chip and chase for Bentley. Bentley against Ford. If it bounces kindly for Bentley, he might be in. Ford wrestles with him. Scoops it back inside. Well, Halifax are going to get the possession from the scrum. Ford adjusts to a tip that one. Parker feeds it. Moriarty charging towards the post. Gregory bringing him down with a good tackle. 7 metres out. Parker to Eden. Eden not going very far forward. Southernwood. Parker. Devote switches it. Parker. Egan to Amson. Amson striding through 2 tacklers. Have Bentley open on the outside. Brought down 4 metres out. Schuster to Egan. Tried to burrow his way under the Salford tacklers. Can't do so. Just a metre out from the Salford line. Halifax's first real chance with Parker. The chip through for Eden to chase. Eden's going to get there. The referee points to the spot. Great kick by Parker. 3rd try for Eden in 2 matches. And after 32 minutes, the first score of the game, really against the run of play, but it's come to Halifax. Bentley could have scored probably before the last tackle was made, but Parker, the intelligent little chip through. Eden touches down to put Halifax into the lead at 4 points to 0. Well, Eden was hoping that his move to Thrumall will be made permanent this week. There's no commitment so far, despite the deliberations of the board. But there's another reason for possibly making him a permanent player. Managing to get in behind the Salford defender and just get fingertips of that ball off the kick from Parker. He's impressed in the last 2 matches, including his 2 tries last week in the 40 points to 12 victory over Wakefield. Schuster. Shouldn't be too difficult for him, it isn't. He turns the 4 into 6. Schuster's trying 6 goals last week, passed him over the 250 point mark for Halifax. He's currently the 3rd leading point scorer in the 1st division. 3 tries and now 27 goals for Schuster as Brown restarts. Perritt waits underneath it, a metre out from the Halifax line. Driving forward, it comes loose, but the knock-on will be given. The referee could have played advantage there as Gregory came up with it, but the mistake by Perritt immediately puts Halifax back under pressure, 15 metres out from their own line. Brown feeds the scrum, but Halifax penalised for offside. Salford up to run it. Webster driving forward, pushing Halifax defenders back, almost making it to the Halifax line. Halifax back in defensive mode again. A metre out from their own line. 2 tackles gone, 4 to go. Brown to Panapa. Panapa goes for the gap. Moriarty and Devorte moving to bring him down 10 metres out. Salford stacking men over on that right hand side. Brown turns it back inside to Young. Young throws a speculative pass away, but Salford managed to keep hold of it. Gregory to Webster. Webster trying to use his strength again, gets it to Ford. Ford loses it, Bentley recovers the possession for Halifax. And Halifax supporters behind that post breathe a sigh of relief. Devorte. Brought down by Sean Brown, but Devorte making vital yards away from the Halifax line. Harrison striding forward. More good yards made by Harrison. The quick play. Parker turns it back inside to Fieldhouse, but Fieldhouse puts it to ground. Well, Parker had Ian and Preston on his outside in a 2 against 2 situation. Coulson's coming back inside, still going Halifax defenders hanging off him. Perritt brings him down with Hagan. 15 metres back inside the Halifax half. Brown, short ball to Gregory, turning back inside into Roy Southernwood. 4 minutes remain in the first half. Halifax lead 6 points to 0. Brown to Panapa. Salford stack men up on that far side again. Naylor tries to go through. Halifax defence moving in. Devoted a man to make the tackle. Scott Mann opts for the high one. It's very close to the Halifax line, but Hampson equal to it. Well taken by Hampson, just metres out from the try line. Perritt comes up. Superb run by Perritt. Outpacing Mann. Almost back to halfway. That's a tremendous run to relieve the pressure from the Halifax line. Now it's Bentley turning the Salford defence in and out as he makes another 15 metres. Hagan to Schuster. Eden's drifted across from the other side. Schuster tries to go on his own. Hagan to Eden, looking for a bit more of the action. Just making 10 metres, stopped by Gregory and Webster. 5th tackle back to Hampson, fancies his chances at a drop goal right in front of the post. Just drifting to the left hand side, it looked close. Hampson trying to put the 7-point gap between Halifax and Salford. 2 minutes still to go in the first half. Halifax leading through that Phil Eden try and that Schuster goal in the 32nd minute. Lee comes up from acting half, back to within 5 metres of halfway. Panapa to Randall. Randall unloads it back to Panapa, but Panapa loses it. The ball going to ground. But the referee giving a penalty, judging that ball had been pulled out by Halifax player. And after 5 penalties, Sean Brown picks this opportunity to try and put the first points on the board for Salford. 5 penalties to 2 the count so far in Salford's favour. And I'm sure had Steve Blakely been played today, he would have probably attempted to go for goal on all 5 occasions. But Brown picking this one. 32 metres out. Good enough to go through the middle. So Sean Brown puts the first points on the board for Salford with that penalty to cut the lead to 6 points to 2 into the down moments of the first half. Hampson has the clock in front of him, knows that the 40 minutes has just ticked over, so he's not in a rush to restart after that successful penalty from Brown. Puts it on the ground, it's picked up by Randall. There's 3 Halifax defenders there, devoted the one to make the tackle. Coulson's in off the wing again. Harrison moves forward to bring him down. Southernwood completes the tackle, 25 metres out from the Salford line. Young, the captain, trying to drive it forward, making 10 metres. Panaper over the top to McAvoy, back to Panaper. Salford keeping the ball alive again. Eccles driving forward. Up to halfway before Fieldhouse and Harrison pull him down, but the knock on adjudged by referee Gilmore. That ball coming backwards. Bit of time to add on for that stoppage for the injury to Phil Ford earlier on. Parker to Hagan. Hagan puts the kick for Preston to chase. There's 3 Salford defenders moving back. Preston still going forward. Ford's the man to get there. And when Ford's got the ball, anything could happen. He's away from Eden. Still going forward with the ball. Still going forward. Southernwood moves in to bring him down. Panaper fancies a run from acting half. Away from 2, up to halfway. Fieldhouse and Hagan bringing him down. Salford looking for the points just before half-time. Naylor to McAvoy, but that one coming loose. Salford again showing the adventure, throwing the ball about, trying desperately to get a try before half-time. It won't come as there goes a hooter. Halifax defending most of the first half. Salford had 3 or 4 chances. Just Sean Brown with that solitary penalty. Eden's try after the kick from Parker. Schuster's conversion. Halifax leading at the break by 6 points to 2. Referee blows his whistle. Sean Brown gets the second half underway. Halifax lead 6 points to 2, but Salford had the chances in the first half on 3 or 4 occasions, but just that solitary penalty from Brown, their only score. Eden, the try scorer from Halifax with the ball now. Referee looking around, he's going to give a knock on, but Phil Eden didn't actually play the ball. Halifax making 7 handling errors in the first half. Could do with cutting those out. Gregory coming up quickly from the back of the scrum, met by Moriarty and Harrison. Salford putting the pressure on in the opening minute of the second half. Panaper out to Naylor to McAvoy, who gets it back to Panaper. Trying to wrestle his way through the Halifax defence, 10 metres out from the Halifax line. Bob Marsden, the former Rochdale player, he's driving forward. Come on, at half-time, David Young does well to take that one one-handed. A metre out from the Halifax line, and Halifax beginning the first half, the second half, as they spent most of the first half under pressure from the Salford attack, but play stopped. Mark Lee, the Salford hooker, requiring attention. Lee back to his feet. Play to continue, 2 metres out. Brown, a long pass, taking Salford back over 20 metres, giving Naylor the chance to run at the Halifax line, but the Halifax defence moving up quickly with Parker and Devote. The 5th tackle, Brown, the chip on the floor, Preston picks that one as it bounces kindly for him. Hampson running back into a posse of Salford defenders on the Halifax 20-metre line, but getting the good ball, the good drive away from the Halifax line. Continued by Fieldhouse, another 10 metres. Southernwood, Harrison off the short ball. Southernwood to Parker, Hagan throws the dummy, goes for the gap, gets to halfway on the 5th tackle. Perritt to Parker. Parker fires that one towards that far corner. Scott Mann taking a while to get back to it. There's 4 Halifax defenders closing in on him. Devote and Southernwood there to bring Mann down 3 or 4 metres out from the Salford line. That's good chasing of the kick by Halifax. McAvoy tries to break through. Gregory away from Fieldhouse into Perritt and Hagan. Fieldhouse has another go on the way back to make sure Gregory goes down, but he makes some good yards. Mann puts it up for Randall. Randall to Lee, to Brown. Brown to McAvoy, having to stretch down to pick that up. Salford keep it alive. Naylor drives forward. Moriarty and Devote bring him down 12 metres inside the Salford half. Mann to Brown, looking for a gap. Biggest man on the field, Harrison, against the smallest, Sean Brown. No doubt there as to who are going to win that one. That's Hampson. Gathers that one right on the touchline, gives it to Preston. Preston looking for the options, away from Panaper. Now he cuts back inside, brought down by McAvoy, getting up looking for the quick play. Ball coming loose, that'll be 6 more. Perritt to Bentley. Bentley back to Perritt. Perritt looks to cut inside. Marsden and Panaper make the tackle, but Halifax have another set of 6. Bentley fancies a chance from acting half. Almost getting up to halfway. Ford brings him down. Takes a bit of an edge on those two, always very competitive. Ford and Bentley since the playing days together at Leeds. Parker, Hagan, Eden pushes away from one. Eden looks for the gap, gets the pass to Parker. Parker to Fieldhouse. Fieldhouse drives forward, looks for support, gets it back, it's gone to Parker. A clever little pass for Harrison. Southernwood in support. Southernwood too, looking for the support to get it away for Hagan, but McAvoy there to make the interception. Halifax back on defence now as they try to keep Salford pinned down near their own line. David Young driving forward. Parker and Hagan making the tackle. Panaper to Marsden. The return to Panaper. Looking for the gap. Opposite number Hagan, bringing him down. 12 metres from halfway. Still Salford in their own half. Brown to Gregory. Trying to go forward. Opposite number Devote and Eden, bringing him down. Still inside the Salford half. On the last tackle, Brown puts the kick down the touchline. Goes into touch, 12 metres inside the Halifax half. Parker feeds the scrum. That gives Halifax the edge in the scrum count at 7-6. Quick ball by Hagan to Eden. Again to Schuster. Schuster to Hagan. Hagan throws the dummy, but Ford moves in. Wrestling on the floor there from McAvoy. Finally lets go of Hagan. Schuster looking for the step inside, driving back towards halfway. Bentley to Devote. Wild pass, bounces behind Moriarty. Eden clears up for Halifax. Eden's found a gap over halfway, just Parker in support. Bentley gets there to support Parker, but the Salford scrambling defence getting back well. Bentley looks for the quick play, plays it to himself. Gets the pass out to Hampson, but Hampson having to go down on that one. Poor pass from John Bentley. Just knocking it forward. Good play by Bentley to keep the play alive, but the pass could have been a better one to Hampson. Salford with a possession from the scrum on the 20-metre line. Devote makes the tackle on Panaper. Naylor looking for the gap. Sutherland and Devote closing it up. 20 metres from halfway. Marsden met by Moriarty and Hagan. Marsden standing up, unable to release the ball. Salford stood in a bunch at the middle of the field, and Randall. Still Salford 10 metres from halfway. Mann trying to use the blind side. Collects his own kick. Gets it back inside to Webster. Tremendous tackle. Ford screaming at Webster there. Only Hampson to beat out Ford there. It's the 5th tackle. Crossfield kick. It looks dangerous, but it goes into touch. Salford let another chance slip there. Mann did brilliant to regather his own kick. Good support by Webster. Only had Ford on his outside. If he'd have got the pass away, it'd have been a 50-50 chance for Ford against Hampson. Screamed at Webster after the tackle had been made. Parker to Eden. Trying to drive the ball away from the Halifax line. Now Schuster. Step from Schuster. Good run, making valuable yards again, trying to take the pressure away from that Halifax quarter of the field. Harrison continues the run up towards halfway. Parker looking for runners, nobody there, he has to go on his own, he just gets over halfway. Perry putting his shoulder down. 10 metres into the Salford half. 5th tackle. Back to Hagan for the kick. Nobody following that one. It's easy for Scott Mann to take. And he gets back to the Salford 20-metre line. Eccles driving it forward. Salford suddenly seem to be slowing down a bit. Gregory driving forward into Moriarty, Harrison and Fieldhouse. Panaper looking to put something into the Salford attack, but Fieldhouse moving in to make the tackle. Brown. Salford look to open it out again. Gregory stood still. Gets it to Young. Young to Brown. Perritt moves in, but Brown gets away. Going backwards. Gets it to Naylor. Naylor decides to run it forward, but Salford don't make any ground despite 5 or 6 passes. 5th tackle. Back to Brown. The kick down towards Hampson. Hampson making a mess of that one. Perhaps a bit of overconfidence there on the part of Steve Hampson. Puts his hand out and knocks it into touch. Well, Salford looked to have slowed down a couple of minutes ago, but that mistake from Hampson will put a spring back in their step. With a scrum, 15 metres out from the Halifax line. But again, Halifax are penalised for offside. And they go for the quick tap rather than the points again. Gregory looking for the quick play right under the Halifax post. Panaper, Brown, out to Naylor. Naylor to Brown. Brown goes towards the line, gets the pass out to Coulson. Coulson goes over in the corner to draw level back. Salford back level. Well, Salford didn't go for the goals perhaps as they should have done in the first half. They took the chance again and moved it out wide there. And Coulson's forcing his way over. A neat little pass out from Brown, just brought down short of the line. Getting the ball away to Coulson, who squeezed in 5 metres from the flag to level the scores at 6 points all. Hampson with a restart, deep towards the Salford line. Coulson's a try scorer, the receiver of the kick. Harrison moves in to bring him down, 12 metres out from the Salford post. Marn up from acting out, trying to relieve the pressure from Salford, bringing away the ball away from the line. Lee inside to Young. Young wrestling out of the tackle of Harrison. Lee from acting out. Just one game so far this season for Lee. As Eccles drive it on. Brown. Out to Scott Naylor, wrestling his way over halfway on the 5th tackle. Brown with a kick through. This one on the floor for Hampson, taking his time with this one. Hampson comes out of defence, makes a good 15 metres. Schuster. Tackled by Marsden. Moriarty striding forward almost up to halfway. Harrison throws the dummy, goes forward. Fieldhouse screaming for it. Harrison took the tackle. Parker to Perritt. Almost wrong foot in Eccles there, the 5th tackle. Parker puts the kick towards the corner. Forces Marn back. Schuster and Hagan following the kick, bringing Scott Marn down 10 metres out from the Salford line. McAvoy has to go on his own as the Salford defenders very slow to get back towards their own line. Marsden pushes Schuster away, so the mud comes in round the legs to bring Marsden down. On comes Quigley and straight into the action, replacing Mark Lee, who's left the field injured. Young away from one, up to halfway. That's a good run by Young. Brown on the 5th tackle, the kick down towards Preston. That one bouncing behind Preston. 4 Salford defenders in front of Preston. And it's Gregory and Randall who move into Preston 5 metres from the Halifax line. Eden up from acting half, has to go on his own. Salford defenders moving up quickly. And now finding the voice for the first time this afternoon, the Salford supporters. Bentley's off on a special. He's round Ford over halfway, but he's stopped. to come back inside as Bentley. Well, John Bentley perhaps didn't seem to have any reason for stopping, should have kept going. Devorte almost through the gap. Harrison screaming on, just too late to take the pass from Devorte. Southernwood uses the blind side from acting half. Gives it to Hagan. Hagan shows it, still going forward. Harrison again screaming for the pass. Halifax back in the Salford quarter. On the last tackle, Parker chips through, playing football. But Scott Mann does well, dives, throws himself on the ball right in front of the Salford post. Schuster up quickly. Now Halifax look to do a containing job. Salford look to move it out wide. There's a mistake by McAvoy, the pressure. Perhaps getting to McAvoy, the noise of the Halifax spectators behind those posts. Putting McAvoy off on that occasion. Halifax should have the advantage from the scrum. Looking to put themselves back in front. Moriarty drops off the back. Halifax get the penalty. Salford offside at the scrum. And that's Halifax third penalty against Salford 7. Opting for the run. Devorte driving forward towards the Salford post. Southernwood up from acting half but losing ground. Halifax perhaps sensing that the Salford forwards looking a bit sluggish in the last couple of minutes. Bentley round the outside, but still no way through despite the weariness of the Salford defence. Halifax still not being able to breach that line. Arlen driving forward. His first took to the ball since replacing John Fieldhouse. Southernwood, Parker, Hagan. Good ball, it's missed move. Hampson's managed to pick it up. Hampson goes towards the Salford line. That looked high on Steve Hampson, surely. Well, nothing given by the referee as Salford have 6 more tackles. Halifax try to keep Salford by their own line again. And Steve Hampson still clutching his head from that last tackle. Marsden. Harrison and Southernwood combine to bring him down on the 20-metre line. Randall driving forward. Tackled by Arlen. Brown to Eccles. Into Harrison. Shoving him back a yard. Arlen around the ankles. 5th tackle. Brown with a kick down behind Preston. And a superb kick by Sean Brown. Takes Salford back deep into Halifax territory. Came away with nothing. To me. Here on, as Halifax make a change, Hampson leaves the field to be replaced by Graham Ellis. Parker throws the dummy. Eden in support. Gregory moving across, but Halifax making 20 metres from the scrum. Schuster. With Ellis in support, throws the dummy. Schuster's over halfway. Man to beat, Bentley outside him. Still going forward. Ellis's first touch to the ball. And he could have been a hero for Halifax, then could Graham Ellis. But the Salford defence, to the credit, getting back. Hagan to Parker. Good pass to Hagan. Moriarty, support outside, but couldn't get the pass away. Good defence again by Salford. 2 men over on this side, but the Salford defence get back again. Hagan towards the Salford line, 5 metres out. 6 points all, 20 minutes to go. Parker, the dummy. Back to Harrison. Harrison loses it, but it's gone backward. Harrison charges towards that Salford line. Looking for his second try of the season. But the Salford defence regrouping to hold Harrison up. The 5th tackle again. Hagan puts the chip through, it's picked up by McAvoy. McAvoy trying to wrestle away from Penny but loses possession. Bentley comes up with it for Halifax. Preston Still going forward, Mark Preston. Looking for the gap. Preston split the Salford defence. But Halifax back in the lead at 10 points to 6. Salford supporters claiming that pass from Bentley had come off the floor. Referee waving play on. Preston eyed up the options and ghosted through the Salford defence for his 6th try of the season. That one again, it's through the middle, 2 from Schuster. And Halifax 6 points to the good again, back in the lead. Looking for the first league victory at the Willows for 34 years. Eden back almost to where he started the run. Mark Lee on the right side, the referee looked to come in with a punch. Moriarty. Parker. Hagan comes back inside. Trying to get away from Young. Young just managing to keep hold of the shirt corner of Southernwood. He gets over halfway. The 5th tackle. Back to Parker for the kick. That one charged down. Out to Gregory. Gregory against Salford. Gregory gets the pass back inside. And Randall is going to go and challenge from 40 metres out. The kick from Parker charged down. And they say that a team that is most vulnerable after they've just scored, and that's been proved there as Randall brings Salford right back into this game. Referee stopping the clock. And Brown from in front of the post. Ties the score yet again. 12 points all. Restarts, man. Gives it to Randall, who's almost out of the tackle. The Salford back that was looking. Minutes to go, 12 points all. and stood up. The last tackle again. 15 metres out from the Halifax line and 10 minutes to go. Lee goes for the drop goal. Salford supporters cheered, but that one wide. Both sides missed the attempt. Now Hampson with that one in the first half. Alice drives it out of defence, standing up, but only so more tacklers can move in to bring him down. 25 metres out from the Halifax line. Fieldhouse almost losing that one. Makes another 5 metres. Parker to Arlen, trying to step inside Panaper. Southernwood to Harrison. Harrison almost up to halfway. Panaper holding on, then rolling away. Parker, Hagan turns it back inside to Fieldhouse. Fieldhouse to Parker, to Arlen. Halifax get back over halfway, but it's the 5th tackle, a long way from the Salford line. Southernwood, Parker puts it up in the air. Man goes for it and takes it well. Halifax defenders move up. Coulson's score of Salford's first try gets away from Parker. Preston does well to bring him down. 12 metres out from the Salford line. Panaper to Webster, up to the 20-metre line. Halifax again try to do a containing job. Ford up from acting half. Schuster sticking to him. Marsden into Moriarty and Hagan. 5th tackle, back to Brown again for the kick. Brown puts it deep into Halifax territory again. Alice taking his time. I think he was waiting for that one to go dead. Alice tries to get away from Panaper, which he does. Now against McAvoy. McAvoy this time equal to the task, but Alice brings it out 25 metres. Bentley fancies a run from acting half. Pushes one away. Bentley looks for the half gap. Still going Bentley. Still going, pushing him away. Over halfway is Bentley. Superb run by Bentley. Almost away. A last-ditch effort by David Young bringing him down. Parker. Parker showing it. Still going. Bennett in support. Bennett through the Salford defence. Punches the air in delight. And the run from Bentley starting that move off that saw Halifax go fully 60 metres, and Bennett took him down to put Halifax back into the lead at 16 points to 12.